Welcome, everybody. Waterbox live
at 6 o'clock.
New time.
6 p.m. still feels weird.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, it's gonna take some getting used to still. Like,
is.
it's very weird, but
Share the stream.
Listen, it's happy hour, everybody.
Get some drinks.
Let's say water in our cups.
Come on now. Listen, 6 o'clock, new time. We're super excited. It's been a long day, but we've got some good stuff for you today.
Yeah, we get to set up a frag tank. Like, that's fun. So we're actually setting up a tank, which is always a good one.
Live.
And we're doing the 45.2 frag.
Yeah, now listen, guys, the 45 frag is on sale while supplies last.
Yep. So for this
Right.
month, while supplies last, is 10% off on the frag 45.2. So you can check that out. And we're going to set one up because as your corals grow, or you want to do more, you know, sustaining of the environment and all that, fragging corals is a big part of it. So,
Absolutely, right, because if you have the Plus Edition or you're running the aqualumination lighting, it means your corals are growing out of control, right? Which means you need a frag tank to chop these corals up and move them over so you can propagate and grow them out and then start trading and selling. And
yeah, and it's one of those things that it's just a cool thing to kind of be able to do, and also just kind of grow some of your own corals or chop them down, or you know, if you get in bigger pieces, you can frag them. So, and it gives us a chance to actually show some fragging techniques and all that stuff as we kind of go along with the build. So
good stuff,
very,
man.
very
Good
cool
stuff.
stuff that you don't usually get to see. So I'm excited about that
all
part of
right,
it.
so Rich is going to be reading all of your comments and responding. We got some people up in here, Rich?
We do. We got Scott, Brian, Rob, Jeff. Let me hop over to YouTube here. We got Adventures in Reefing, World War III Reef, Robert Kelly, Tetra.
Come on now.
There's a lot of people.
Dude, we got everybody up in
Hey,
here.
everybody.
Listen, and we're also going to show you guys real quick how it arrives to you, the care that goes into creating these tanks. So we're literally going to uncrate the tank and kind of show you how it's packed and kind of what to expect when you have your new water box.
Yeah, we did build the cabinet already, so that was ready.
Fast.
We did that the other day. Yeah, very, very easy to put together. And we're actually going to uncrate and put this tank up there and install the sump and do the plumbing and show you how quick, easy this system is.
Yeah.
And then let you actually see it. It's beautiful.
Yes. Share the stream, everybody. Let's head to the lobby and show you what we got.
Let's do it.
Let's roll. Now look at this.
So that's going to
Bam.
sit right next to the 230.6, our dream build, which is going to be really, really cool to have a frag system right next to it.
Right. So that's a good point.
Yeah.
This is the 6 foot, and I mean, if you already have a water box, you can get a frag tank, hook it up right next to it,
Yeah.
and kind of everything kind of work together.
Yeah, and if you now look, the cabinets are going to match as far as height and everything like that. So this really, I think it's going to look so cool just being right side by side here. And we can actually take corals from this tank, have them fragged out here, and we can frag new stuff.
Yeah.
And it's going to match and look really uniform. Which
Yeah,
is really
and we're
nice.
also going to speed up the process because we're going to be using established bacteria and water and everything from this tank in this tank so that we won't have to wait.
And we
pretty much.
also have taken some bio balls just to use and have had them in this tank for the last week or two. It's going to be in there until we're ready to set up the tank. So we're going to actually transfer a lot of good bacteria to make this a really nice, smooth, fast process.
Correct.
But one thing we didn't want to show is this cabinet
The new
is
cabinet.
the one with the black interior. So even your white cabinets have a black interior.
Kind of show you.
Looks nice. Exterior-wise, all you see once this tank is on there is the white. But you see the inside is the black panels. Looks
I
good.
love it. I love the
I love it.
contrast of it. It just looks really nice when you open it.
Still has
Nice
the
and
soft close, hinges on it, so it's not going to slam. Just really clean, guys. I mean,
All the features are the same. We just changed that the interior does have black paneling.
right, and when the tank's on there, you won't see that.
No, you don't see any of it. And when you put the sump in there, it actually does look really, really sharp. I like the look of it. So we
Looks
got this
really
ready in place. We got power going to
Good.
it. We're ready.
We're ready. Come on.
So your water box is going to come to you with your freight carrier or through your store. And the tank itself is created with the sump. So whenever we unscrewed this and...
And you'll see on the side, we have one of these wheels, so you can see. Bam! Right there, baby. Come
no
on.
mistaking what you get.
No mistaken.
Yeah, so
The amount of time and effort and planning that goes into each one of these crates is amazing.
Oh, it is. It's insane.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is so it gets to you in the best shape possible.
Every time we open one of these at a show or whatever, we're like, wow, man.
Yep. So
So
we've got
great.
here, with this model, the plumbing kit is off to the side, but we'll go ahead and take this top off. because it is all wedged in here pretty tight, which is good so it doesn't move around during shipping. And the sump is nestled into the tank itself. It's got the corner protectors, your foam blocks and everything to keep it from shifting during transport. So it is all kind of wedged in there nicely in here. And this is going to be like all your models. The sump sits right inside the tank.
Yes, very, very cool. I mean,
Just gonna take these out.
it's packed so well.
Yeah.
So guys, this week we're kind of showing them the tank, and then next week we're gonna dive right into it, right?
Yes, also, your little Waterbox logo for your cabinet does come inside the sump, so do keep an eye out for
That's
that
true.
whenever you open it.
Where does it go?
It goes right there.
Yeah, don't forget
on
your Waterbox
cabinet.
seal.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that is
go-
on there, but
try
it does
not to
come
put
in
it
your
on the
sump.
tank.
So a lot of people don't realize that it's in there whenever you build your cabinet. So just
Yeah.
so you know, it is packed inside the sump.
And we do that, Jess, because we don't want the cabinet finish to get scratched because it is metal.
Right. Yeah, we don't want that just to throw that into the cabinet box and have anything mix up.
All right,
So we're gonna take a sump out.
I'm gonna take the sump out.
All right, when you're removing your sump from your water box, because it is tucked in there pretty well, do lift straight up
Straight
because
up.
you do not want it to hit against the overflow or the sides of the tank. This is very important when you are removing your sump that it is a clean lift. Last
Just like
thing you
that,
do-
like you guys
Just like
have done
that.
that before or something.
Boom.
Maybe a time or two we might have done this. All right, I'm gonna take this out. So this is your plumbing kit. This is packed next to it in this one, and other models, bigger models, it may be actually in the tank next to the sump. But all your plumbing supplies are in here.
You can check out the footprint, right? It's 24 by 24, 12 and a half high.
Yeah.
If everybody's asking. So this tank, 24, it's a great depth to it. I mean, you can do a shallow reef. It doesn't just have to be frags.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
No, I like it. I like the kind of cubish footprint, just with the shallow to it. So you're gonna do the sump first.
I'm just gonna, slide the sump in.
So everything's got its corner protectors. Throw them off.
Foam mat glued to the bottom of the sump.
Yes,
guys.
pre-installed.
So it's already pre-glued, so you don't have to sit there and unroll it and try and fiddle with it.
All right.
Also has a built-in ATO reservoir right here,
Yeah.
right? So this is going to be filled up with clean water, which will pump over to the pump chamber. Easy.
Yeah, so as most kind of the standard layout of our sumps is your pipes are going to come here. It's going to go through your filter socks. From there, comes to your middle chamber, which is going to be your protein skimmer reactors. Goes to your baffles and sponges to your return pump chamber here. Your ATO is always up towards the front, so you can have your top off water up there.
It's perfect.
So even for this nice, 2x2 frag tank, you get a nice top off reservoir built in too. Slides in just like, look.
Steven's asking what the average price for a tank this size is.
Check out the
I believe
website.
this tank right now is retailing for about $1,200.
I believe so.
Tank,
The-
cabinet, sump.
Yeah, comes with the tank, the cabinet, the sump, and all the plumbing required for this whole thing. So it's all
This is nice
shot.
because when you do, like, you're going to do something in fragging or shallow reef, like having a full-size sump and having to be able to fit a full-size skimmer. I mean, we're going to put, like a NIOS 120 quantum skimmer on here. We're going to have a full-size return pump. So we have the room for it. We can even run reactors, which in small systems, if you're going to have a lot of corals, is really important. So it's nice because it's going to actually sustain the corals and stuff that we're fragging and propagating really, really well.
So Cole has a great question, and I knew this would come up.
Yes.
He says, is the frag series actually discontinued? Why have a video about fragging if your frag tanks are discontinued? I'll answer that one. So
Go
guys,
ahead.
this video is primarily about propagation of corals,
Yes.
not necessarily promotion of this tank. While yes, this series is discontinued, we are focusing on primarily the propagation of
Propagation.
the corals, which you can do in any tank.
Yeah, you can do it in any tank. We just wanted to use this because it's going to match really nicely next to our 6 foot. And honestly, yeah, like I said, we're going to show actual fragging of corals and explain that process.
Yeah, we have some custom frag racks
And we
coming.
do have these in stock, and they are on sale. So if you want, and you want to add a frag system to your tanks,
Yeah.
now's the time to do it with this 45.2.
Yeah, and it's like you said, the main thing here is kind of more focusing on techniques of fragging and, the grow out of coral is kind of our focus on this. So, because there will actually be live fragging on camera, like on the show, which would
Yeah.
be really cool. So,
You guys are going to get to watch us
chopping
the
some stuff.
bandsaw.
Yeah. I love cutting up coral. I do love fragging, so this is going to be a lot of fun
Is
when we
it
get
like
this up and running.
there's just this like satisfaction with it or something?
It is. I don't know. I've spent a lot of years using the coral saw and fragging a lot of stuff, and it's just one of those things that it's kind of cool, and most people don't ever get to see it actually happen or learn about it. So.
See, I've never used a saw before. I've never done that much fragging, so I've used the bone cutters.
Yeah. So I think it'll be
That's the
something,
old school way.
something very fun and unusual for people to see that they don't usually get to see done live or really learn about. I'm going to open our plumbing kit while we finish getting all that.
But also, guys, Starfire glass, right? The entire Waterbox Starfire glass, German silicone on this thing, and it's got the glass overflow box. This is what like makes a Waterbox very unique. It's all been etched out of the glass, so you can, for cleaning purposes, you can just get in there with a scraper and keep it nice and clean. Dual returns on either side. I mean, and it's got the Waterbox logo lasered into the glass. Signature Waterbox.
You know what I love about adding a second water box, Dean?
What's that?
Is the tank. And how perfectly this matches. Same height, same finish. Looks great.
Yeah, it kind of like goes together.
Right.
Yeah, it looks really nice. And I found that we have a lot of people that have more than one water box. Once they have one, they continue to add to it, the different sizes, the cubes, the frag, a big one. You know, definitely a ton of multiple water box owners. It seems to be once you got one, you just want multiple of them. So this is a nice one to add. So plumbing kit, super easy. It's all pretty much just screwing together. One thing is all of your pipes do have like a saran wrap on them. That's to keep your O-ring in place. They do fall out if you're not careful, so just make sure when you're putting this together that you keep track of your O-rings as you're installing it, because we do have a lot of people that kind of have them drop out and then are looking for them. So, but you don't want to try and set this up on an O-ring. It will leak.
You know another detail that I like about the way we package these, Jess, is this. It may not seem that important, right? But what does that do? That protects the threads
From getting damaged
on
or
the,
rubbed or anything.
the plumbing here. So this just easily, you just got to find the edge. It peels off. Now you have nice, clean, undamaged threads on all your plumbing.
Yes, because if they're in the box and they're rattling around through all the shipping and stuff, they can end up getting damaged or scraped down, so they don't twist together as perfectly. And then each plumbing kit also has a nozzle kit. So this is a pretty fast and easy install that we're going to do here with this one. So, and we can kind of do a quick actual even mock setup as far as so you're going to basically put this one here, this one, boom, and then you have this. Where's this one? This one. Boop. So you have your main drain and your backup drain, just like all of our models here. And then these are going to be your down pipes for inside the sump and your return valve up here. So even with the size tank, you've got main drain and backup.
Yeah, so it's always good to lay your plumbing out first like this before you set it up, so you can kind of visualize where everything's going to go.
Yep.
And
This goes here like this.
That'll go to your pump, and then you got
So
your
this would
return
be
nozzles here.
the glass would be here, right? So inside the tank.
And Dean, no glue, right? No glue.
No glue.
All you do is screw these two together and you're done.
Yep.
That's it. It's
Let's
so
show how quick
simple.
we can do it.
I mean, it's really, it's crazy.
All right.
People are shocked at how fast you can get
I got
these
my
things.
top pieces.
All right.
We got a lot of people asking why we discontinued the frag. That seems to be a very common theme these days.
Yes.
All I can tell you guys is that I can't tell you anything except for keep an eye out, because we're always coming out with new stuff.
Come on now. Come on now.
About as big as we can go. There
As
you
big as
are.
you can get right there.
All right, so you're doing the
First one.
So this is the backup drain. This is going all the way to the left. It's like here, you could do this with one person from the thing in the back. If you have two, like I said, just make sure that your O-ring and your gasket are in place. But pretty much all you gotta do is just screwing this right down in place to meet up to the glass and seal that gasket. All right, hand tighten. All right, one drain, done. All
Done.
Right. Next middle one will be your line that actually has the gate valve on it. That allows precision control of the drain, which also runs your water box completely silent from the drain. So same thing with this. There's going to be.
Hold on, I just got to take the tape off.
Oh.
Philippe says he's sleeping in France, so
Oh.
It may be 6 o'clock here, but it's midnight in Europe, so
Oh, well, thanks for...
beneficial to some, not so beneficial to others. And I'm talking about the time change of the stream.
That's true, yeah. All right, so we got our main drain lowering in. And that's simple.
Adriano says, send these to Brazil. Well, I got good news for you, Adriano. If you contact
Alright,
Shark
hand tie it there.
Shark
There you
BR is our distributor in Brazil.
We should have set a
Okay.
timer for plumbing this.
We're good?
See how quick it is. Yep. All right, and our return line.
That's it. And there's a gasket. Helps just seal it up.
Yep, so
real
that has a
nice.
gasket, needs to sit flat, and then your O-ring also does, and that's going to create the seal around the glass so that you do not have leaking. And
Listen, who wants a tank?
hold on.
Echo sounds great in there.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Line up. There we go.
We got Craig all the way from the UK with us.
Hey!
Robert says he's hoping to pick up 100 gallons soon.
All right,
It's
this
a good
one,
size.
just
It's one
twist,
of our
twist,
most popular.
twist. All right, that one's in.
Good.
All right, and then all we need.
Got our good friend Steven watching.
Come
Here's
on now.
the drain pipe on this, and then here's the return. I will grab that. So this is going to be your return tee at the top. Waterbox has dual returns on all of our models with the Frag, Reef, Pro, all of those, so you get lots and lots of flow. This pretty much just pops into place there. And then you have two kits for your nozzles. It does have flat and also round for your choice of which ones that you want to use. So
We got Ruben here with us that won the Clear 6.
hey,
So he's waiting on the light so he can set up his beta tank.
aw,
Nice.
that's a lucky little beta.
He's in Palm Coast, Florida.
All right.
I like
Nice.
Palm Coast.
All right, so these just pretty much screw in. I'm going to direct them in that way.
We got the whole world with us today, guys. We got Joel from Australia.
Hey,
There you go.
He just picked up his 100.3 this morning.
aw, welcome to the family. All right, that nozzle is in. So dual direction on those, and by screwing those in, it holds that in place. Like I said, no gluing needed on anything.
You show them that it comes with both.
Yes, so show them that it has both nozzles, and boom, plumbing, done.
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 Look how
If we had
fast that
water,
was.
we'd be ready to fill it and get going. So that was very fast, and your glass overflow lid.
That took you guys about 2.5 minutes.
To
That's
plumb,
what those yapping.
You just
to
plumb.
plumb a tank. It also
You know
has the
how long it
glass.
took me to plumb my first tank?
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know,
crazy.
maybe like 3 or 4 days. or
Glass
something.
Oh, yeah,
overflow
yeah. I
box?
think I
Lid
spent a
cover?
week plumbing my first one with Home Depot, basically like 5 times a day, and it was
Using
absolutely
like
horrible.
copper fittings and
Yep,
Good.
been there. Yep, did that.
Beautiful.
It's a
I mean,
bad
look
thing.
at that. I mean, literally just set up a reef-ready tank in minutes.
Yeah, and look at the sump. The sump is huge on this system, which is great. Like
we
I
got the
said,
socks, right? We should throw the socks in
Yeah.
there.
You can have all your full-size equipment in here. You got your top off, everything to keep that water quality really, really steady.
Show
even
them
on a
get the
smaller
mesh
tank.
and the micron.
Yeah, so each of your water boxes is going to come with one mesh and then one of your 225 felt microns. The mesh filter socks are going to catch the bigger particles and not clog as quickly. The other one, the felt, is going to catch the smaller particles. There's also 100 micron available that you can get,
Show the
which is
side
going to
by
polish
side.
more. So you can see, like, this is going to catch just the bigger stuff, and then the felt's going to really fine polish everything. You want to put the mesh as the first filter sock that the water goes through.
Catch the big stuff.
Catch the big stuff, and then let the second one polish everything, and that way it doesn't clog as
Fresh
well.
socks, everybody.
Fresh.
Get you some fresh socks.
it's the
Alright.
Dean difference.
It's the Dean difference, man. Always put some fresh socks on your tank.
Adventures and Reefing's watching from Sarasota. We have Jared from Indiana.
Just like that.
He's checking in.
Done.
I think he says he has a 50.3 and he just ordered a 100.3.
Jared Dad, hi.
Multiple water boxes for a lot of these family.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. All right, you putting the logo on, and then we
I'm
are.
gonna put the logo on because you gotta put the logo on the cabinet, man. We gotta represent.
The logo is very important.
It's very important.
Just like that laser etched logo.
Gotta know it's a water box.
Oh, snap.
Ruben says, does the Waterbox Clear 6 come with a warranty? Absolutely, it's 2 years.
Yep.
Look at that.
2-year warranty on all water boxes.
Boom.
Beautiful. All
Boom.
right. So next we'll be able to get this set up, and then, like I
Good
said, we have
placement, Dean.
Dude, the placement,
well done.
right where it needs to be. Right where it needs to be. Not on the glass.
Not on the glass, no.
Wow, we got Rob from North Carolina and Tiffany from Brisbane, Australia.
Wow.
Wow. So also another
A lot
thing,
of early
you know,
risers in Australia.
you'll
Yeah, I
see
guess
that they do put a QC sticker on every tank. Every single tank is water tested at the factory, right? So they are inspecting it with like flashlights. They are filling it up with water, checking it. They drain it, polish it, buff it, then recreate it like you see. So everything you know when you get your water box, it's a quality piece of
Yep,
equipment.
absolutely.
I mean, for sure, it's fantastic.
All right.
So other than that,
David says, makes me want to get rid of my 525 XL.
Oh,
Hey,
snap.
there's room in the family, David.
hey man, come on in.
Always room.
Come on in, David. I'm ready for you to get a water box.
We welcome you to the family. So yeah, just like that. Like I said, we built the cabinet before, but that didn't take us long either. Just like that, we've got our frag system.
It looks
next to
really
the-
good.
so-
I
looks
mean,
really good right next
When
to
you look
it.
at that, yeah, next to the 6-foot tank, it's really.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
it's
good.
like
Look
it's
at
like
that.
part of the family, right? It's like he's got a little kid now.
It is. It's a little baby one
The
next to him.
220 had a kid.
The 220 had a baby, so it's a frag baby. And
Tiffany says it's 821 in Australia, so I was wrong. It's not that early.
okay,
Okay. Well.
but I mean, this is awesome, right? So we got. So what are we doing next, right? So we got 2 more episodes until we're done. It's a quick 3-part series.
Yeah.
We're gonna put the frag racks in. We're gonna get the water in there, get the lights in.
Gotta get our equipment running on it. We're gonna, get it seated, basically, like I said, from the bio balls and everything, and the water from the 6-foot next to it. We're gonna seat it over with that. And then for our third one, we'll be actually teaching fragging and showing fragging
Yes.
on the show. So
Yes.
different types of corals, kind of give you an overview.
That's gonna be exciting.
Yeah.
People are gonna see
Definitely
like,
stay
man,
tuned for that.
Wow.
That's
gonna
not
be
something you
awesome.
ever really see happen
I'm
live,
interested in
so it'll
learning.
be
Dude,
cool.
I'm ready. I'm
No
ready.
pressure on Jess. No pressure.
No
No
pressure.
pressure.
No pressure at all. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in for Waterbox this evening. Hey, we're
see
gonna be
us.
at Reefapalooza. We're leaving tomorrow, so
Yes.
California.
So if you are anywhere on the West Coast, anywhere on that side, we've had tons of people asking when we're coming. So we are going to be at Reefapalooza, California this weekend. We're jet setting tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we will see you hopefully there. So come by and
see the team.
Yeah.
Yes. So Reefapalooza, and then Friday we got Eel Island.
Tune in.
Dude, there's so much happening. It's crazy. So stay tuned. Share the stream, guys. Thank you for checking in with us.
See ya.